Have you ever heard of a time when a woman led a nation's army into battle and won? All described in one of the most ancient texts in the world. Well, let me introduce you to Deborah, a truly remarkable figure from the Old Testament's book of Judges. In an era dominated by men, she wasn't just a leader. She was a prophetess and the only female judge of Israel mentioned in the entire Bible. Her story is a powerful testament to faith, courage, and how leadership can emerge from the most unexpected places. The story begins during a dark time for the Israelites. After their last judge, Ehud, passed away, the people turned away from God. As a consequence, they found themselves under the brutal rule of a Canaanite king named Jabin. For 20 long years, Jabin's commander, Sisera, terrorized Israel with his fearsome army, which included 900 iron chariots, the cutting-edge military technology of the day. The people were crushed, and in their desperation, they finally cried out to God for help. And that's where Deborah comes in. She was already a respected figure, known for her wisdom. People from all over Israel would travel to her, seeking judgment and advice under a palm tree that became known as the Palm of Deborah. But she was more than just a wise judge. She was a prophetess who heard directly from God. One day, she received a divine command. She summoned a man named Barak and delivered the message. The Lord, the God of Israel, commands you to gather 10,000 men and lead them to Mount Tabor. He will lure Sisera and his entire army to the Kishon River, and there he will deliver them into your hands. It was a bold command. Barak was being asked to face a technologically superior army. He hesitated. He told Deborah, "I'll go, but only if you go with me." His reluctance showed a crack in his faith. Deborah agreed to accompany him, but she made a prophetic declaration. "Certainly, I will go with you, but because of the path you have chosen, the honor for this victory will not be yours. The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman." This prophecy would come true in a way no one could have imagined. So, Barak gathered his 10,000 men from the tribes of Naphtali and Zebulun, and with Deborah by his side, they marched to Mount Tabor. When Sisera heard of this, he mobilized his 900 iron chariots and his massive army, confident in his power. He positioned his forces in the valley, ready to crush the Israelite foot soldiers. But he hadn't counted on a higher power. On the day of the battle, Deborah gave the signal, "Go. This is the day the Lord has given Sisera into your hands. Has not the Lord gone ahead of you?" As Barak and his men charged down the mountain, a divine intervention occurred. The Bible says the Lord routed Sisera and his army. Many scholars believe a sudden torrential downpour caused the Kishon River to flood the valley. The mighty iron chariots, once Sisera's greatest asset, became his downfall, getting stuck in the thick mud, rendering them useless. The Israelite army, light on their feet, completely overwhelmed the Canaanite forces. It was a total victory, but Sisera, the commander, managed to escape on foot. Exhausted and desperate, Sisera fled to what he thought was a safe haven, the tent of a woman named Jael. Her clan was at peace with his king, Jabin. Jael welcomed him in, offered him milk to drink, and covered him with a blanket. As the weary commander fell into a deep sleep, Jael saw her opportunity. She took a tent peg and a hammer, and in a shocking act of courage, she drove the peg right through his temple, ending the threat of the feared commander for good. Soon after, when Barak arrived in pursuit, Jael showed him Sisera's body. Deborah's prophecy was fulfilled. A woman had defeated Sisera. In the aftermath of this incredible victory, Deborah and Barak sang a powerful song of praise, one of the oldest poems in the Bible. It celebrates God's power, honors the tribes who answered the call to battle, and recounts how even the stars in the heavens fought for Israel. This victory crushed King Jabin's power and brought a lasting peace to the land for 40 years. Deborah's story is a timeless reminder that leadership isn't about gender or status, but about faith and courage. She was a judge, a prophetess, a military strategist, and a poet who led her people to freedom against impossible odds. Her legacy shows that when you listen to that higher calling and act with boldness, you can change the course of history. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of incredible figures from history. See you next time.